Number 19. Find 5 points that are on the line described by the function y equals x over 4. So we have to find 5 points that are on this line, and the line is described by this function. And then we're going to plot these 5 points in this diagram and draw the line going through all the 5 points. Okay, so let's find 5 points. Let's see here, we have on the x-axis, we go from minus 20 to plus 20. So let's choose values that are within this range. So let's go here and we can find, let's see, let's do like this. We copy this and we paste this diagram. So remember, the function is y equals x over 4. Over 4. So this means whatever x is, we put the x value up here and then divide it by 4. And then we get the y value. So let's say we choose x equals, well, why not 0? Then what is the y coordinate? We put 0 in here and we get 0 over 4, which is 0. So the y coordinate is 0. So here's 1 point. Let's plot these points actually. So 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's find another point. How about let's see here, we have 1 square is equal to 2. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. Let's choose 4. We put 4 into this function. 4 over 4 is 1. So y is 1. Let's plot this point. We have x equals 4 and y is 1. Where's y? Where's 1 on the y-axis? We have 0 here. If we keep going up, we have 2 here, right? And then 4. So 1 has to be in between 0 and 1. So, sorry, it's between 0 and 2. 1 is here. Okay, so here's this point and the coordinates are 4, 1. Let's find one more point. How about 8? Or let's say, why not 12? X equals 12, we put 12 up here. 12 over 4 is 3, so y is 3. So x is 12 here, and then we go up to 3. Remember, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 is here. 12, 3. Here's the point. Let's write here 12, 3. How many points should we find? We have to find 5 points, so 2 more. Let's take some negative values, for example, minus 4. X equals minus 4. We put minus 4 here. Minus 4 over 4 is minus 1. So minus 4 and then minus 1 here. So this is minus 4 minus 1. One more point. Let's do minus 12. We put minus 12 here into the function. Minus 12 over 4 is minus 3. So first x value minus 12 here, and then go down to minus 3 is here. So minus 12 and minus 3. Minus 12 minus 3. Now in this program it's difficult to draw a straight line, so I'm not going to do it, but we will draw a straight line going through all these points, and then remember the arrows. We have one more thing to do. We have to describe the relationship between the coordinate, the x coordinate and the y coordinate on the line in the diagram. And then I noticed that some of you are confused because here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So which one should we choose? It doesn't matter, we can choose any 2 points. So we have to choose 2 points and then just do exactly like we did in the other exercises when we described the relationship. For example, when we increase x by 4, we increase y by 1 if we choose this and this point. That could be an answer. But do it yourself and choose 2 of these points. Next one. This is a little more work. Let's open up this one in Paint. So, what do we have to do here? The relationship between the x coordinates and the y coordinates for all points on the line could be described as follows. Every time x increases by 2, y increases by 4. Okay. We also know that the line goes through the point A, minus 8, minus 16, which is this point. And then we have to create the line. It has to go through this point. Given this information, we have to plot 7 more points on the line and then draw the line that is going through all these points. So, if we know that it's going through this point, and we know that every time we increase x by 2, we have to increase y by 4. Okay, I'll just paste this here so I can see this. So, first we have to use this one. Okay, so let's start here. I'm going to plot some points. We start in this point, and then every time we increase x by 2, which means that we go in this direction to the right, and 1 square is equal to 2. We go from minus 8 to minus 6. So if we go from here to here, when we increase x by 2, we increase y by 4. And that's 2 squares, because we go from, in this case, from minus 16 to minus 12, and the distance is 4. Now, when we create this point, we can do the same thing again. When we increase x by 2, 1 square, in this direction to the right, we increase y by 4. So we go 2 squares in this direction. We go up when we increase. we can just keep going like this. 1 square to the right and 2 squares up. 1 to the right, 2 squares up. We have to plot 7 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. 1 to the right, 2 up. 5 points. 1 square to the right, 2 more up. 1 more. 1 to the right and 2 up. So we can find how many points we want with this system. We can just keep going like this, or in the other direction, of course. If we go down 2 squares and left 1 square, so here would be the next point, etc. Now finally we have to draw a line going through these points. So remember, I start in this point because it's easier for me in this program, but you have to go through. Let's make a thinner line. Start in this point, going through all the points and past this one, and then one more here, so we pass this one, and then remember the arrows. It's very important to show that it's a line. It will never end in either direction. Perfect. What else? That was everything. We plotted the 7 points and then draw the line.